So far, we have only been involving ourselves with this setup work in order to get what you're actually here for, which is performing actual CRUD operations. Fortunately, we're now going to tackle creating and reading with our Firebase chat app. First, let's go ahead and visit the source, app, and app component TS file. Now, remember when we used npm to install Firebase in Angular Fire 2? Well, let's import the necessary members from these packages. So up here at the top, we're going to import Angular Fire database. Now, this is where the data is actually retrieved from Firebase. And then we also need to import Firebase list observable. And this is where the data is synchronized through. And we import these from Angular Fire 2 /database. All right, great. So next, inside of our component class here, let's get rid of this property. We're going to define a items property, and we're going to real quickly, just to save time, I'm going to copy and paste this. So we bind it to a Firebase list observable of type any array. And then we're going to create an MSG property that we referenced in our template on our input field. For now, we're just going to make it empty. Next, in our constructor, through dependency injection, we're going to create an instance of the Angular Fire database. All right, now this is the part here where we're going to focus on the R of CRUD, or read. It's actually very, very simple. So we're going to reference this items equals AF for Angular Fire dot list / messages. Now this won't actually show us anything yet if we iterated through it through the ng4 directive. So let's now create our send method so that we can focus on the C in CRUD, or create. So underneath our constructor, we're going to define our send method. We're going to accept a chat message of type string. And then we're going to reference this.items.push. And we pass in an object of message and then chat message. And then we're going to reset our this.msg property to blank. So when they enter in their chat message in the input field and click the send button, it will clear out whatever they have inside of that input field. Okay, right now if we saved this, it wouldn't actually work because our template is still hard-coded. So let's visit our app component.html file to fix that. All right, so on line 9 on our details container class, we want to add our ng4. And this will iterate through our items. So let item of items, which is the name of the property that we created. And then we're going to add in our async pipe. And this will unwrap the real-time binding. And then also for later on, updating and deleting, we want to access the index of each chat message. So let I equals index. All right, and then through interpolation, we will show the chat message right here. We'll put in item.message. Let's go ahead and save, but also real quickly delete this second copy. And now let's save. And be sure in your console you have the ngserve command running. We'll go to our browser. Now you can see it's empty because we currently do not have any messages. Let's go ahead and enter a message. We'll click send now. And there we go. You saw a couple things happen. First, our chat cleared, and then also our very first message showed up. Let's add another one. Awesome. So if you were to get multiple browser windows up and visit the same URL right here, you would see that in real time, these messages would be added. In the next video, let's focus on the U and D of CRUD, which is updating and deleting.